Evening, minor league baseball fans. Welcome back to Northwest Arkansas as we are getting ready for the third and final game of this three-game set between the visiting your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Tomorrow, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals will head to Texas as they take on the San Antonio Missions for a three-game series. The Rockhounds will travel to the Arkansas Metroplex to take on the Arkansas Travelers in a three-game set. Rockhounds return home for a six-game homestand. Following in behind, the Rockhounds will be invited to partake a special new guest to the family. Well, and that will come in later. The Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders will have a 7 away game set. Rockhounds will return home at the end of the season to take on the visiting Trenton Thunder and the Frisco Rough Riders. We'll go online now and purchase and print tickets from home. Also, watch us here on YouTube. Any of your AA favorites with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that on any smartphone. And right now we are getting ready for the scorecards. It will be a clear evening for Northwest Arkansas. They do have a chance of rain, and most likely that's pretty good too. We'll get out your scorecards, and we have tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off in left field, Antoine Blue. Blue and left. Mariano DiGadio be the designated hitter. DiGadio the DH. Marshall Rasmussen be the first baseman. Rasmussen at first. Henry Vizcaino be the catcher for the Rockhound lineup. Vizcaino catching. Henry Bannister be the center fielder for Midland. Bannister is center. Batting 63rd baseman Teddy Goodwin. Goodwin at third. Carlos Traveras be the right fielder for the Rockhounds. Traveras at right. Omar Gomez be the second baseman. He'll bat 8th for Midland. Gomez at second. And batting 9th, round out the batting order for the Rockhounds. Shortstop Ryan Spencer. Spencer at short. And on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds tonight, Gerardo Rimo. Rimo, tonight's Rockhounds pitcher. Now here's the starting lineup for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off in second baseman, Alvin Goodstein. Goodstein at second. Darren Baker be the designated hitter for Northwest Arkansas. Baker the DH. Rondale Perry be the first baseman for the Naturals. Perry at first. Batting fourth, the center fielder Eric Florentino. Florentino at center. Billy Battle be the catcher for the Naturals. Battle at catching. Dwayne Walker be the right fielder for Northwest Arkansas. Walker at right. Batting 7th, the third baseman Chris Blanco. Blanco at third. Sherman Sediniquist be the left fielder. Batting 9th, round out the batting order for the North. Roger Villarreal at short. Castro tonight's Naturals pitcher. And there's your starting lineups.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Geraldo Raimo, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Alvin Goldstein. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Goodwin has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting first baseman, Rondell Perry.
Digging in, Rondell Perry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses inside 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blue is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Brett Castro, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Line drive to center field. Fiorentino is right there, one down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mariano Delgadio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Villarreal fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Marshall Rasmussen.
Stepping up to the plate, Marshall Rasmussen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Perry in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box now, Eric Fiorentino.
For Northwest Arkansas, center fielder, Eric Fiorentina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first. It's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman. But at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
In now, Billy Battle. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Dwayne Walker, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Battle is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Chris Blanco. He hits it hard on the ground with the left. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Sherman Sedenquist, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blue is there, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Naturals lead it 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Henry Vizcaíno. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fiorentino there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
At the plate, Teddy Goodwin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Into the box, Roger Villarreal, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Alvin Goldstein. As he'll take a look at ball one.
That's
2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gomez right there on to first, and there were two down.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter, Darren Baker.
Riding in once again, Darren Baker. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Baker blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eric.
Ready for another chance. Eric Fiorentino trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
A base hit in his first trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Naturals lead it 3-0. Striding in, Carlos Taveras, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Second baseman, Omar Gomez.
Standing in, Omar Gomez. First pitch coming. Here it is. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Ryan Spencer, as it's grounded sharply to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antoine Blue, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Donkey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Goldstein comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no run errors and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dwayne Walker. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blue moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. Third base. Chris Blanco.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Blanco. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace. He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Sherman Sedenquist. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Blanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blue moves over, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Mariano Delgado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
To his right, Villarreal. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Stepping up now, Marshall Rasmussen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Henry Vizcaíno. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alvin Goldstein. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Popped up. Spencer over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
For batter number 40, designated hitter, JBaker.
Digging in once again, JBaker. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the hit on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Line toward the gap in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Rondell Perry.
Ready once again, Rondell Perry. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Thrower won't get him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eric.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Fiorentino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Perry is off at first with 2 away. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Henry Bannister. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Henry Bannister.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Teddy Goodwin.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
In now, Teddy Goodwin. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Goldstein loves it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The right fielder, number 19.
So digging in now, Carlos Taveras. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Taveras is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defense. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Hey, good effort all around, offense and defense. Nice approach on the offensive side, and on defensive side, what more can you ask of him? Wasn't able to get to his feet, understandably so. Tough play. Would have taken just an absolute cannon from his knees to get the guy out.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Billy Battle. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Billy Battle.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. What? Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 33, Dwayne.
Striding in once again, Dwayne Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Bannister makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Blanco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Blanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, left fielder, Sherman Sedenquist.
Ready for another chance, Sherman Sedenquist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Blanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Goodwin has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ryan Spencer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Spencer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Antoine Blue. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Goldstein takes it in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10.
Ready once again, Mariano Delgado. First offering on its way. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Naturals lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready for another shot now, Roger Villarreal. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is skied into short left center. Blue comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Rondell Perry.
Digging in to try it again, Rondell Perry is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt and pop.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Into the box now, Billy Battle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Villarreal at third. Goldstein at second. Perry at first. 2 out in the inning. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 to him now. And the 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 5-0. Stepping up now, Marshall Rasmussen. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Fiorentino patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Henry Vizcaíno. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Henry Bannister, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Fiorentino giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Teddy.
Now to the plate, Teddy Goodwin. He's set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Into the box, Carlos Taveras. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Chris Blanco.
Leading off for the natural.
First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Rasmussen moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready now, Sherman Sedenquist. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he fouls this one off. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Now in the box, Roger Villarreal. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mike Flint enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Mike Flint.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Sedenquist, base runner at first with one out. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Alvin Goldstein. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Flint, a 22-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Two out here and a runner at second. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Omar Gomez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Spencer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Fiorentino is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Blue.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antoine Blue. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blanco into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Darren Baker. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockhounds, number 0, Aaron Beck.
Drilled right back up the middle. Spencer scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Rondell Perry. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's running. Skied into straightaway right. Taveras is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting,
Digging in now, Eric Fiorentino.
Fiorentino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That's a really tight, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box now, Billy Battle, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Pulled toward right center field. Bannister sprinting after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Naturals lead it 5-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Mariano Delgado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too bad.
In now, Marshall Rasmussen. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. The runner from first crosses the plate. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Northwest Arkansas, number 26, Eli Chan.
Henry Vizcaíno will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. Perry has it, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Boyd Naylor takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in, Henry Bannister. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Teddy.
Now at the plate, Teddy Goodwin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Pitch on the way. This is line to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Northwest Arkansas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brett Castro is the winning pitcher of record. Geraldo Raimo turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Well, as Game 3 comes to a conclusion of the 3-game series, the Rockhounds take a devastating loss. Most likely throughout the first 8 innings, it was nothing but a scoreless affair, knowing that the bottom of the ninth, they could rack up only 2, but ended up taking the loss without putting up a fight. Well, tonight the Northwest Arkansas Naturals won against the Midland Rockhounds for the second time in a row, as Midland took a 1-game in the series win. Well, the Rockhounds are getting on the bus and they're headed to the Arkansas Travelers for a 3-game set. After this 3-game set, the Rockhounds will head back home and get ready for another 3-game set with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Rockhounds will also be greeted by the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Right after that, the Rockhounds hit the road to head to the South Texas Metroplex to take on the Corpus Christi Hooks for a final 4-game set. After that, the Rockhounds will continue the series with the Frisco Rough Riders for 3. The Rockhounds will replace the San Antonio Missions, because I do see them on the schedule, but they will not be back on the show anymore. The team that will be taking the San Antonio Missions place will be the Trenton Thunder, as they make their first 4 appearances at the season finale opener. Well, as we get ready, the Rockhounds will have their final 3-game set with the Frisco Rough Riders. And after that, we have the Texas League South Division Series. And after that, the Texas League Championship Series. And after that, the end season has come, my friends. It will be a long remember over this course of the season. Well, before we go, you guys already know the schedule. Let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First, for the victorious Northwest Arkansas Naturals. 5 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. They left a couple on, and most likely that was painful. For the Midland Rockhounds, 2 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Well, this concludes tonight's game, and most likely we hope y'all have a good night. The Rockhounds will be playing a morning game with the Arkansas Travelers, 11 a.m. for Children Awareness Day. And most likely we'll see you guys back later. Have a good night.